breaking down the snatch press from the receiving position. Alright guys, so key points of performance. You already saw the demo exercise and what it looks like, but to actually get into the position, unless you have great mobility, it's not a big deal to you. But if you have limited mobility like I have, and the years it took me to figure out how to get here, I'm going to break down some of that a little bit. So I'm not going to skip the step right away. I do want you to get as much information out as possible. So you are still going to have your snatch grip position, wherever that might be for you. And then this requires a ton of ankle mobility and thoracic extension. So if you're lacking on ankle mobility, lifters is one of the best things you can do, or elevating your heel with a plate. Some exercises I do before I get into this position, I get some ankle dorsiflexion stretches. So find a wall, get that big stretch. Basically telling your knee it's okay to go past your toe, so get like a 2-second here. I spend some time, I try to find a wall where I can get into this deep squat position and then get some big time thoracic mobility here. So pulling through and stretching while spending time in this bottom squat position. I always think about when I'm doing stuff like this, maybe hold for 2 seconds, back out of it, tuck my pelvis, pull for 2 seconds, back out of it, tuck my pelvis. So we're trying to get strong in the bottom of the snatch position, and all of us, the better mobility and position that we can have, the easier it's going to be. If you're doing this like I used to do at the beginning, and you're folded over here and there's no way you can press it, it's because you don't have enough thoracic extension. I've got a full video on T-spine opener, but just to show you a quick nugget, put this guy on your upper back, get the barbell or the kettlebell in position, same concept, pull through, get some big extension through your upper back. If you're holding on to a barbell here, you'll really feel a big stretch through here, so you have better thoracic mobility. So ankles and your upper back. Don't even bother trying this exercise if you're getting into your squat and you're buckled over here, because you're just going to push out in front and you're not going to train in a good position. Last thing for you, one of the most helpful things that I got over the years was doing these guys first. So if you get into, where's my PVC pipe? You get into overhead squat position with some resistance, what that tells your brain is to turn off the front side of your body. So if you find a PVC pipe and a way to hook up a band, training some overhead squats first. So pulling back here, getting into your squat, holding for a second or two. Doing about 2 sets of 10 of that first. Even if your arms are falling forward there, you pulling back is telling your front side of your body to relax. Then when you get into position, you're more likely to be in a better position in the snatch. So I worked on my ankles, I worked on my thoracic, get those hips loosened up, pushing out. Toes is okay, frees up more ankle mobility. And then we'll see if I can get into a better position. So pin the elbows down, press it up, and then my shoulders, you don't want your shoulders to go forward, you want to rotate and show your armpits forward. That's tough for me to do, I've got tight shoulders. I stay up, pin the shoulder forward. Maybe you can see better with the PVC. I'm trying to get into this position versus here. Because if I'm going here, pressing here, as the weight gets heavy when I start to snatch, barbell is going to fall down forward. So catch it, press it, show those pits forward, externally rotate. That's the snatch press from receiving. Sure is a lot easier from standing. If you can do that from the bottom, you've got great mobility. Get after it.